everyone. My name is Damnola Akonde, and we're here at the first edition of the ZivaNG Business Summit. It's going to be a summit talking about embracing digital technology in business. At this summit, we're going to be meeting with a lot of speakers from different walks of life. Come along with us as we get acquainted with some of the speakers. Right here with me is a speaker for this amazing summit. We'd like to meet you, ma'am.
My name is Aramide Pierce, and I'm a lead strategist at Somi Solutions, a
Okay.
PR agency based in Lagos, Nigeria.
All right, please, can you tell us what this summit is all about? What we will be learning from this summit?
So this summit is basically about learning from different speakers on different topics. So the panel I'm on is about brand communication in a digital technology. So based in the times that we're in, everything is going digital. So just enlightening people more about how you can communicate, your brand can communicate. And I know there's other speakers talking on different topics. So some are talking about media, some are talking about their actual businesses. So business owners, brand owners, people who are trying to also build businesses as well, just to learn more about the landscape and also how we can use digital technology. Because obviously the pandemic happened, so a lot of things have become virtually inclined.
All right. I'm saying that this is the first edition. What should we expect from this? What outcome are you expecting after doing this?
So yes, this is the first edition, which is really amazing. I'm really excited about this initiative as well. I'm looking forward to learning more from different speakers, also networking with more um, people in business, and just learning about what they do as well. Because there's different types of media as well, so you meet different people and who also have opinions different from you. So I'm excited to meet new people, network, and also just be a part of this.
All right. Thank you very much. Once again, your name and what you do.
So my name is Aramide Pierce, and I'm a lead strategist at Somi Solutions, a public relations agency.
Thank you very much. Please, ma'am, can we get to know you?
Okay, yeah, I'm Dele Tejocho, the founder of Wi-Fi Combat Academy, and I'm also representing an organization, the Women Digital Network. I'm the chairman for the advisory board.
Okay. As one of the speakers for this summit, please can you let us know what segment you'll be touching?
Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is how businesses need to embrace the tools for the digital economy, more of like digital transformation.
Okay, ma'am. Please can you shed more light? What
Okay.
we should be expecting from you?
Okay, so definitely we've seen that the digital landscape has changed over the past 2 decades, and we've seen how technology has disrupted every industry. We're looking at the transportation industry, we're looking at the aviation, we're looking at the educational sector. Every industry has been disrupted by technology in the sense that now new products have been created for new markets. If you look at Uber, Uber is a global brand, and because they've been able to spread they've been able to spread wide because of the deployment of technology such as Google Maps, and definitely they're using the shared economy for what they're doing. So what I'm going to talk about, I'll be discussing more about how organizations need to reposition themselves in being able to use the right digital resources in order in order for them to be innovative and competitive. And then right now we're looking at Africa. Africa has now become the next frontier for technology, and we've seen a lot of that. I mean, look at the millennium and Z generation. Even the lady that um, is launching her magazine, she's young, so we're seeing a lot of startups, and these startups are attracting a lot of investors from abroad. And I just want to say that I'm so happy with what's happening in Nigeria, when it comes to Lagos, Lagos is top first, and since 2017 to now, funding has surpassed over $200 million. And then recently, organizations like Andela, Paystack, Flutter, I don't know which other one, but there are about four companies. They have been looked upon one of the most inspiring companies in the world, and their total investment is over $1 billion. That's the latest. So how do we ourselves position our businesses to be able to tap into the digital economy? So that's what I'm going to discuss.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Please can we get to know your name, ma'am?
Okay, so I'm Dele Tejocho, founder of Wi-Fi Combat Academy. So what we do is that we train children for the digital age, not just coding, but emerging technology. So we've partnered with a lot of organizations We've worked with Lagos State. We're partners with the Oka Academy and some other top organizations.
Thank you very much. Okay, everyone, I have here with me the CEO of ZivaNG Online Magazine. Please, Ma, can we get to know you?
Oh, my name is Olubunkunola Femi Dagunro. I'm the CEO of ZivaNG Online Magazine and the convener of ZivaNG Business Summit.
All right, can you tell us what inspired you to start up the Business Summit?
Okay, so you know how everything is. There's been the country has had a lot of inflation issues, a lot of SMEs. Have been asking questions in their corners. They needed answers to. So we did our research in diverse sector, and we felt that okay, rather than we just having, well, just it's not like a chat. We're like okay, let's bring people together, to find solutions to some problems, to find answers to some questions, and also to give them opportunity to learn in a summit for free without paying. And that was why we started this summit, and we thank God, and we hope we're not just doing this summit that to just for business owner, but also totally open for unemployed people in paid employment and people who want to start a business. They are still in the career path, they don't really know how to go about it. So that's why we decided to bring experienced speakers from diverse sectors to come and teach everyone that is here for the summit so many things, from public relations to communication to agriculture to even wellness, so even renewable energy. You heard the speaker who spoke intelligently about what they are doing in that sector, and tech. And then we found out that digital technology is the future. It's the future. It's not just now, it's going beyond what we are going to see in the next few years. So we want every business owner to know that you can always fuse digital technology in every sector of your business, every area of your business. It doesn't have to be the same old analog thing. Yeah.
Okay, please, can you shed light on how the summit will be going? Since this is the first edition, annually, how do you want to do it?
Okay, so we are looking at having this summit annually, and then hopefully take it to African countries, and by special grace of God, also look at taking it to a global level, where we can let them know about what Nigerians are doing in business. Nigerians are doing so, especially the young ones. I mean, the Gen Zs are already picking up so fast, and it's quite impressive, and that's why we have all the speakers here. They are all here to speak for free. Everything we're doing for free. We're giving them certification for free. We're feeding them for free. We are not collecting a dime, to encourage these young people who, even with the way the country is, they are even trying to do something. They still believe in Nigeria, and they are not even giving up on the country. As far as I'm concerned, Nigerian youths are not lazy. They are hardworking people.
All right, Ma. Thank you very much, Ma. Please, can we get to know you again?
Okay, so my name is Olubunkunola Femi Dagunro. I'm the CEO of ZivaNG Online Magazine and the convener of ZivaNG Business Summit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Parenting Heritage School, United Kingdom. She also proudly sits on the board of LTJ Funerals International, a leading funeral company in Nigeria. She's also part of the media committee of our Rise Women organization. Please a round of applause for Mrs. Oyeachi.
All right, Ma. Please, can we get to know your name and what you do?
Hi, my name is Yeti Ogunobi. I am the CEO of the YD company, a public relations, branding, and communications firm in Lagos.
Speaking about public relation and what the summit has to offer, how do we merge digital technology and PR?
Um, right now, I feel like the digital, what did you say again?
Digital technology.
Okay, digital technology has a lot of PR involved right now. Even before COVID, I tell people that we have actually focused on digital marketing, right? It's easiest to. So what the digital technology and digital space has managed to do is to make the world a smaller place. Meaning, I can be in Nigeria and people from China or America can see real-time information about my organization, right? So PR essentially is what then shapes what you're trying to transmit to everybody else. Yeah.
Aside from being a panelist for a speaker for this summit, what do you look forward to enjoy at this summit?
Okay, I'm one of the keynote speakers for this summit. and I was privileged to listen to Mrs. Teju's show talking about the digital tech space. And it's just sometimes it's just good to listen to other people's point of view and see the way forward. So I'm really, really looking forward to hearing from the other speakers and also doing the panel sessions as well.
All right, Ma. Thank you very much for your time, Ma.
Right about the fashion event you went to, you find out that it was not really detailed. You could not for me, you have to experience what it is that you're writing about. If I write about food, if I'm writing about ofada rice and plantain right now, I expect you to taste it in your mouth from reading what I write. So for me, it was missing. That was a missing link. The good fashion show, I would say, oh, there was a green top with a brown skirt and with black shoes. Well, I would write the top green, right? I would write that, oh, it was green, grassy green, with the skirt was a pleated custard yellow skirt, and then suit colored shoes. Now that will make you wonder, what are suit colored shoes? You all know suit is black. So I used to play around with words a lot, and my colleagues found out that's really funny. So when I finally left reporting fashion, I mean, I was exceptionally good, if I do say so myself. When I finally left, I decided to start a PR agency. Why? Because I wanted to get the designer to explain what they were doing to their end consumer. You are buying a green shirt. Why are you buying that green shirt? Designer, who is that green shirt for? Is it a student? Is it a father? Is it a working class someone? Is it someone that's aspirational? You understand? Because there are different clothes for different people, different taste, different class, different style. Now, if the style is not yours, but you want to, at least you find yourself, positioning yourself like one day I'll be able to afford that shit. You know, we all have that dream that we have at the back of our mind. What we want to look like, how we want to look like. And unconsciously, we start to assume that position from, this is my dream and this is where I am at now, and that's my goal. So that is what I try to interpret to people via our agency. Now, to answer your question, the role of branding, now, working with a lot of brands, we've been in business for the past 10 years, working with a lot of brands, has gone to the point whereby we found out that everything is evolving. What was happening yesterday is not happening today. When we started the industry, Facebook was the issue of the moment. Blogs were the fiery thing. As we're going on, social media started becoming more powerful. Instagram became the thing. Then Twitter, then TikTok, and no, after TikTok don't start. Then Twitter, and then COVID happened. TikTok now became the in thing. So you have to keep moving with the times. That's what I always tell every of our clients. You can't say, no, I'm not into TikTok, or no, I'm not into Reels. You have to be into it because why? You will be assumed as has been, and nobody wants to be in that has been position.
When are you trying to reach them as well? So obviously social media has, since COVID happened, social media is really important, and it's also growing. The digital landscape is really booming, and people have to actually use it. So you can't say you're trying to reach your audience, they're online, but you're putting stuff offline. You won't reach them that way. So for example, if you're trying to if you're in the food business now, you're trying to reach your clients in the food business and they're trying to reach Gen Zs, you have to push your content where the Gen Zs are. You can't say, I'm going to go on Facebook, because I don't think there's any Gen Zs that are always on Facebook. So maybe you try to do content on TikTok, you go on YouTube as well, because I know Gen Zs and the millennials are on YouTube. So you also vary the content. You can't just go on Instagram and just post graphics and just text. You have to vary it. Maybe sometimes you have videos, sometimes you have graphics, sometimes you have people speaking in the videos as well. So like a user journey, they want to taste the food, maybe they want to see someone actually ordering the food. So it's a lot of things, but making sure you keep your audience in mind. I know some people forget that it's the audience that you're trying to reach, so you make sure that at every stage the audience is in mind first. So regarding that's for branding communication, and then also when we're working with clients, we actually want to understand their needs as well. So when they come to us, we find out what they want. So we need to brief. What are they trying to achieve with their brand? Who are they trying to reach with their product? What service are they offering? And we are also telling their story. So we need to know how they want the story to be told. Do they want it to be just online? Do they want to use influencers? Because influencers are very big now as well. So is it just influencers? Obviously, they need influencers that align with the brand. So for example, if you're trying to, let me go into, for an example, if you want to do a food, like you're trying to push food, you can't use an influencer that isn't relatable, like a random person who isn't into food. It will look like you're trying to force it, and people can tell. So, and also, I've noticed that people don't actually buy things because they want to connect with your brand. So if you have like a story, there's always something behind why you want people to buy your product. So you can't just say, oh, buy my product, and people will just go on your website and order it. But there's always the key message, like the person that's doing the video or the content creator, what are they saying? How are they selling it? And they say, oh, a few years ago I was in university and this happened to me. This product came in handy because dot, dot, dot. But there's always a story behind it. So when we're working with clients, we always want to know who they're trying to reach, why they're trying to reach this person, and then we use all the 360. So we use TV, radio, if needed, TV, radio, YouTube. Also, knowing that when you're on different platforms, there's different messaging. So if you're using LinkedIn, there's a different type of audience you're reaching. If you're using Twitter, there's the word count as well, so the content is different. Then if you're using Instagram, there's videos, images. Are you trying to use videos? Are you trying to use just images alone? And then also on Facebook as well, there's people who still use Facebook. So are you just putting a flyer? Is there, you're thinking of the caption as well, because we work on captions, we work on content direction, and also scripting for influencers, because if you just give them, okay, create a video, they might just do whatever they like, and the client won't be happy. So we always make sure that we're getting our own ideas out to them before they create the content, and then there's a back and forth with, does this make sense for the brand? Does it align with the client? Because there's instances where you can just come up with the content and it doesn't even match what you're trying to push out. So I think just bearing your audience in mind and also going with the times. Digital is obviously booming, so making sure that you're using it to your own advantage, because if you're still stuck in we're just going to be offline, we're just going to have newspaper articles and radio, it's going to be lost. There's digital radio, people listen to podcasts, so just trying to get as much information as you can. There's a lot of helpful tools online as well, so do your research. And then I know people mix up public relations and marketing and advertising, they're all entwined, but they all have their own different uses as well. So just making sure that you're always thinking about your audience. And also, PR isn't for PR's sake. Make sure your product, service, or idea is ready as well.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, Tayo, you're coming from, you have an events management background, and then you now run, you're a style editor, society editor rather for city. So tell us how you're able to ensure that you put in, you are able to communicate these brands, even from being, from managing your events. It's actually a brand that you're communicating. How are you able to replicate it to your present world and with the changing times?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me just summarize this way. We are in the show business. I'm sure everybody knows City People magazine. It was tough because, we produce it every week, and we're always on the market stand every Monday. And for us to go to digital was a bit tedious and a bit difficult for us because the brand is 26 years now, and a lot of people, in fact, even vendors, they know the addresses of all the celebrities that we write about. So every Monday, even before paying them, we drop at their doorsteps. So for us to transform from that, analog to digital was a bit difficult. And when COVID came, we always say COVID is an advantage in this thing because it opened our eyes to another way of marketing. And what did we do in City People? We were not going to work, everybody was locked down. We were not on the streets. Nobody to relate to. Nobody even doesn't want to see anybody. Everybody was scared what COVID was. We don't even know what COVID was then. We were very scared. So, and what we did was that we created a group online where everybody can communicate with each other, and we started bringing ideas in that, okay, what can we do? How do we get this product, across to people? And people will think that, oh, City People is still, going to print every week. So what we did was that after deliberating, we came out with a digital, we'll do our cover in digital. We went online on Instagram. We were then before we were maybe like 20,000 followers. You understand? We were not even. In fact, we're not even strong in Facebook. Everywhere. So we design our cover. Then all our contacts every Monday we send the cover stories to them. I suggest my stories. Other colleagues suggest their stories. We put it together. Some of our graphic guys, designers, they go to the office, they put up something and we send it to them, do you understand, digitally, and they will be able to share it on their hand-on devices, So that was how we were able to, that was what we were doing. And at the same time, we switched to live chats. We can't come to your house to come and interview you. We can't go and cover events. There were no even events, So we now switched to live chats. We reached out to people, okay, come and talk about your business. Despite the fact that you are home, even, okay, let's say you are a food vendor, you can make all your food at home, send us all the pictures, send us what you want us to write, They will put it together, we fire it. Then you also send it to all your clients. During COVID, a lot of food vendors, they made a whole lot of money. They made a whole lot of money. In fact, even those that are operating firms, they made, because everybody just wants to eat. During COVID, everybody just wants to eat. Everybody just wants to be healthy, And don't forget that during the before COVID, a lot of people don't put digital, did not embrace the digital aspect of their businesses. Do you understand? But after COVID, everybody now told that, oh no, I can go on social media, I can go and do this. And that is where what my colleague said the other time. She said that the brand influencers, that is where they are now getting a whole lot of jobs. Yes, a lot of people now feel that, oh, I can be an influencer to this, organization. So a lot of people came in with a lot of ideas, we came up with a lot of ideas, and like, okay, don't worry, we'll brand your business for you, we'll do this. For people, maybe, okay, for those that were here when the other speaker was saying that sometimes when she goes to some people's Instagram, you see that maybe this person is dancing. Sometimes we dance because we cover events, so you have to dance. If you go to my personal page, if you go to my personal page, you see me when I get to events, oh, I am here, I am covering this, I'm covering that. There are a lot of people that have been like, oh, you are this event, we saw you are this, and okay, so I am this, do you understand? So that is personal branding, do you understand? Fine, I work for City People. On City People page, you see all the events that we cover. Sometimes we cover up to 10, 12 events a day. Do you get it? And now, during COVID, a lot of people came out and brought out a lot of things about themselves. Even some that you don't even know. It was during COVID that you knew them online. Do you understand? So a lot of, some will be dancing, some will say, oh no, this is what I'm wearing today, blah, blah, blah. So when we go to events, we do we'll do your video, your earrings, everything that you are wearing, we'll put it online. Traffic. The biggest strength of digital marketing is traffic. That's the biggest strength of digital marketing. When you galvanize a lot of people to your page, to what you do, everybody wants to say, what are they doing here? What are they selling here? You understand what I'm saying? So that was how it worked for us. And a lot of people, even some even some of our clients, they also call us that, no, just come and do video, just come and do Instagram. I want it on YouTube because we are on YouTube, we are on TV. You want their event on TV. In fact, some will even say, don't even bother about the print. I just want it online. I want everybody to see it. There's a particular woman that calls me from US, and every week she will say, oh, I saw my younger sister, she was at a party last week. You people have carried her again. She said she was at a party 2 days ago, you understand? So, a lot of people, even people abroad, and the thing is that even people abroad, they are coming home to come and, a lot of people that are shutting down Lagos now with parties are people abroad, you understand, that are coming and they were like, no, they want to be seen, all the money, all the dollars that the dollars are is beautiful to spend in Nigeria now. Even the Nigerian currency, it's not easy to spend abroad, but you can bring in your dollars, you can bring in your pounds, and just set up a party and like you want to do a party. In fact, it really gave us, and it was really an eye opener for us in City People because we were used to writing stories, put it in paper, let all the vendors come and pick it up. People will see their pictures in there, but Monday morning, on your phone, you will see it there. Thank you.
When you wake up in the morning, for most people, they pick up their phones instantly when they wake up, even before they use the restroom. I don't do that. I first of all pray and do other things first. Maybe I'm lying, but yeah. Everybody just, picks up their phones first, right? And like you said, if you know that behavior is already happening, so how do you ensure that with the shrinking attention span, people don't have time anymore? Which is why if you look at Instagram, they have evolved their video content to Reels because as you're scrolling on Reels, it just starts playing. So it's like people just want to view and scroll and view and scroll. So the attention span is shrinking. How do you also stay relevant? How do you continually communicate? Right? So this reality will then shape the type of content that you put out. She talked about fashion. Because fashion you need to show, not tell most of the time. So platforms that allow you to show, like video platforms like Reels, pictures, Instagram stories, WhatsApp stories, it's also quite powerful. Platforms like that then allows you to begin to reach, more eyeballs. So technically, it's just really understanding the market, understanding people, understanding how media consumptions and behaviors are changing, and also deciding the formats and the content that you put out on these platforms.
If you know that you've gained something this afternoon, please clap for the panel. It's obvious now that aside conceptualization of your ideas and of course implementation plans, one core area that you really need to invest your time and resources in, of course, is the branding and of course communication. And now we're talking about marketing, public relation, the branding per se. So branding and communication part of the process is really important in landing, of course, the funding, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, so it's from that part that we'll be moving to something much more critical to, of course, to the act of betting a new business or actually growing your business. Because oftentimes they say that, of course, health is wealth. And of course, if you're not sane to a larger percentage of your time, of course, you may not have what is required to bet a business. And that's why we are going into understanding how health interrelates with business. And of course, I don't know what exactly the direction of what we're going to be gaining from this speaker, but of course, I want to prepare your mind that this speaker is the managing director for a health company, and that's Quincy Wellness and Naturopathic Center. I'm talking about no other person than Dr. Toby Kenny. I've been informed that she's not around, but ably represented by two members of their organization, and that is Mr. Adebayo, who happens to be the medical microbiologist, and of course, Dr. Uduka Kalu Umaju. Please stand for recognition. Please, people, stand for recognition. So, of course, I don't know what direction their lecture is going to be going towards, but again, they are going to be talking about embracing digital technology in business, emerging tool for sustainability in a post-COVID world. And shortly before we have the representative of the organization reel out what they have, I also have good news for people that are still participating in this business summit. There are gifts for the most active persons online. Of course, for people that have also come so much early enough, and of course, willing to round up with us, there's also a lot of gifts. Likewise, you must have seen a flyer that's been passed around. That's a flyer of the Advertisers Association of Nigeria. This is the coalition of who is who in the advertising world, and it's easy to get in touch with them for their services or the services of their experts at discounted rates. So you have the privilege to link up with the umbrella body for professional advertisers in Nigeria. They are the back, their resource person is at the back there if you need any information.
Here with me, one of the panelists. I'd like you to introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you. My name is Tayo Yediji. I am the society editor for City People magazine.
All right, Ma. What parts did you touch at this summit, talking about digital technology in business?
Okay, what the discussion was all about, we dwelled on embracing the digital, technology in respect to our businesses. And a case study of City People was discussed, how we were able to transcend from the analog, marketing that we were doing into digital marketing, how we shifted away from the print media, how we source content for our digital marketing, all our online platforms, and how we were able to source for content and as well reach out to our clients.
All right. With ZivaNG Business Summit, a new initiative, how do you see this initiative?
Well, let me say kudos to Bukola, the face behind ZivaNG online magazine. Actually, I have known her even before she started ZivaNG, and I see her as somebody that is very, very innovative. She has also been in a media, person for a while, and this is a very good initiative. It brings about together a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, brand experts and marketing experts, where we can share knowledge, we can share our experiences, and whereby we have a common goal, how we can all together move our brand forward. So this is a very good initiative, and I'm happy to be part of this.
What do you look forward to at this summit?
Well, I look forward to making new friends in business, how to seek more knowledge. I want to listen to brand experts speaks. I want to listen to PR and marketing gurus speak. I want to tap in their knowledge. Do you understand? I also want to share my own experience, the decade experience I've had in print magazine as a journalist. I just want to have a swell time here in this business summit.
All right, Ma. Please, once again, can you share your name and what you do?
Okay, my name once again is Tayo Yediji. I am society editor for City People magazine.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.